Canadian goaltending has gone from the likes of Martin Brodeur, Roberto Luongo, and Carey Price to now Stuart Skinner. Today, all of that changes when a generational goaltending prospect by the name of Pekka Pasta makes his debut, starting out in his junior draft season on the Ottawa 67s. I'm never escaping the meme. So there he is, a 99 overall Pekka Pasta on the Ottawa 67s. Crazy meme, I know. He's the most hyped up goaltending prospect basically since Marc-Andre Fleury. He has the opportunity to go first overall on this Ottawa 6-7 team that, if I'm being honest, isn't really that great. We get a few high 60 overall players like Pinelli at a 69, Ekberg's a 63, Devers a 59. I am absolutely butchering these names. Regardless, I am going to be playing my entire draft season, starting out in the CHL, playing in the World Juniors, of course, and then skipping over to the Memorial Cup. But I have my debut up against the Kingston Frontenac's first game of the season, September 19th, 2025. Pekka Pasta is officially in his draft eligible season. First period, no score. Second period, we hop into the third with a scoreless hockey game. Here we go. Third period time here in Kingston, and we are all tied up at 0. Not a single goal in the hockey game yet, but Pekka Pasta makes his first ever save in NHL 26. There we go. Cover that puck up. Welcome to the game, kid. It should be very interesting now. It's going to be easy in the juniors. That's the way I want it. Pekka Pasta is the generational prospect that has been hyped up to be this franchise-changing type of player, so that is why I'm a 99 overall. I got to get used to the Ottawa 6-7s here. The names I do not know. I haven't followed junior hockey in damn near a decade. It might be a little bit rough. The only thing I'm worried about is playing enough good hockey to be able to be on Team Canada for the World Junior. Shot a little bit wide, and there we go. Pinelli will score the very first goal of the season. He gets us on the board. He breaks the shutty off of a beautiful draw win. A weird little bounce, but it ends up in the back of the net. They don't ask how, they ask how many. The Kingston Frontenacs do not know what just hit them. All right, here we go, Ottawa. All I got to do is play a good third period. Dever into the zone. Good save by the netminder. He's got a rebound. Can't get it to go home. Lots of time remaining. 15:30 left here in the third period. Medema comes the other way for Kingston. Come on, Pekka Pasta. Do not be rusty. Do not be rusty at all. I gotta remember, my sayings is less is more. Take a little less for a whole lot more. Dever. I don't know what his name is, but it does not matter because it ends up in the back of the net. Philip Ekberg gets us going, extending our lead to 2. Back-to-back goals right off the rip. Usually, I don't get a lot of goal-scoring support, so this is very, very nice. Also, I'm not gonna lie, doing this off-stream feels so weird. I'm definitely not used to playing Be A Pro and recording videos like this without actually having like an audience background that I can yap to for about an hour and a half. We are about halfway through this third period, and the Ottawa 67s have a 2-0 lead. Pekka Pasta trying to start off his rookie, not even rookie, draft year campaign with a goddamn bang. I got to go first overall, which means I have to have a good enough season to go first overall. It would not be very realistic. Oh no, Kuta, nice shot and a nice save. Do I actually want to go first overall though? Because the New York Islanders will end up holding on to that pick. So I don't know if Pekka Pasta wants to end up going there. Ilya Sorokin already, they're starting netminder. They got Matt Schaefer. I got to remember, goaltending positions are going to be tough to come by. Early on, when I'm a low overall, I don't have a lot of X factors. I have a feeling after my rookie season though, I'll be able to have that little glitch where if you simulate day by day, you get a shit ton of X Factor points heading into season number 2. That'll be a good thing for Pekka Pasta, like we did with Shorzy, as Betts is going to make that save. Oh no! Who is injured? White Cloud? Whitehead. Nick Whitehead got laid out at the line by a much bigger man, and he's going to have to head to the dressing room. Rips in the chat. No penalty on the play. We got an offensive zone draw with 6 minutes to go in the third period. Keep that puck in. There we go. To Ekberg in the middle. No shot on goal. Good block by Kingston. Here they come the other way. Pekka Pasta has only made like 1 or 2 saves in this third period. My workload has been extremely light so far. Just getting used to everything. Oh no. Oh no, what am I doing? I was hot dogging in my own crease and damn near found the back of the net. That could have been an absolute disaster. Oh no. Back out in front. Clark takes a shot. Pekka with the save. I definitely got to get used to it, man. It's like riding a bike. As soon as I get a few games underneath my belt, I will be golden. I mean, Pekka Pasta is the greatest goaltender of all time. We do not disrespect this man. Here comes Clark the other way. Kingston had a wide open net to shoot at while I was flopping around in my crease and somehow couldn't score. Pinelli, oh my god, he's making moves moves in the offensive zone tonight. Empty net for Kingston. They are going for it now. Down 2-0 with less than a minute to go. We got an empty net to shoot at. Kingwell enters the zone right off the shin pads. The Rick Lidstrom special. That turnover again. We're going to end up missing the empty netter. They're going to go back. Burns in his own zone. 30 seconds to spare here in the third period. Come on, Pekka Pasto. Nice save there by the defenseman. Deflected off his stick. Medina back to the blue line. Shot. It's blocked. Rebound. Pekka is all over that. And I am covering it up. Defensive zone draw. 22 seconds to spare. Back to the blue line. They're going to end up missing the net. Hug that post, Pekka. Do your job. 15 seconds remaining in the third period. Can we start off perfect? Get it out, boys. The Ottawa 6-7s. 10 seconds remain in the hockey game, and it will not matter. In Pekka Pasta's debut in NHL 26, I'm going to go ahead, mess around, and pitch myself a shutout, baby. As we shut out the Kingston Frontenacs, I get my first ever victory, and I get back to business, which is dominating between the pipes. 14 games into the season, and the Ottawa 67s are 7-5-2. 16 points on the year, second in the East Division. I got to be honest, I don't really know how the OHL works. All I know is Ottawa is nowhere near the top. We got a lot of good teams. We are 11th overall right now. Pretty middle of the pack for a team that has a 99 overall goaltender. The Sudbury Dingle Dogs 10-2-2 to start the season. I am not getting a lot of goal scoring support right now. Pinelli's our only point per game guy. 5 goals and 15 points in 14 games. Meanwhile, Pekka Pasta has a 9-23, 2 shutouts, and a 6-3-1 record. Not bad. As we have a game up against the London Knights. Probably the most legendary junior franchise of all time. First period, no scores. Second, okay. We're hopping into the 30, yet again scoreless. Here we go. On home ice in Ottawa. The 6-7 fans are out, and they're definitely doing the 6-7. Up against Sam Dickinson, Joey Cox, and the London Knights. Yes, Joey Cox is a 15-year-old kid that is an absolute mutant out there on the ice. He's probably their best player. He's not going to be draft eligible until like 4 to 5 seasons maybe, but he is a very promising prospect. O'Reilly enters the zone. Hug that post, Pekka. There we go. Easy cover. That is child's play. He's not out there on the ice right now, so I'm guessing he's on the second or third line. I don't know. We're eventually going to find out where Joey Cox is at, though. Barkey down low. I got to protect it. Yes, hug that post. Hug the post, Pekka Pasta. You know exactly what to do, brother. You have been perfect thus far. I want that trend to continue. Ottawa gets into the zone. Get there, Pinelli. I need you. You're a leading scorer. You are basically our only hope at a goal right now in the third period. Here comes Nurmi entering the zone for London. Pekka is on his P's and Q's, hugging his post again. Out in front. Nice shot, but an even better save on O'Reilly. There it is. My best save so far of the video. Get me going. Dever or Dever? It's got to be one of the two. Pinelli down low. Protecting that puck. Back to Kurta, and he just turns the puck over. The AI have not been fixed. We get the same old problems that we always had. Oh, no. O'Reilly with a shot, but Pekka Pasta will flash the leather. Shots are 26-15 for London. It is safe to say they have definitely been controlling this game thus far. Easton Coward, there it is. The sacrificial lamb for Team Canada at last year's World Juniors. That man was awful. I do not want to end up losing him 2-on-1. Entering the zone, and a great save by the goaltender. I will not allow Easton Cowan to snipe one on me. He's the assistant captain of London, wearing the number 7. Still rotting away in the juniors because he's not good enough for the National Hockey League. He wasn't even good enough for juniors. The World Juniors is what I should have said. Breber into the zone. Stopping up. Hands it off. Bidgewood. Saved by Pekka Pasta on the blocker. That was a new animation. I have never seen that animation before for a goaltender. That was cool. Booted down low. Back to Jackson at the blue line. Ottawa. Oh my god. Oh my god. What kind of a backhander was that? Dude, the puck is in the net. What are we doing? EA Sports. That puck crossed the goal line if I say so. What a shot in the slot and what a save by the goaltender. And then I had no idea what our defenseman was doing, spinning in the slot and then fires a backhander wide of the net. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of the CPU AI going crazy this season. NHL 26 is here. It's been out for a few months. Pekka Pasta has been ramping up now. Brady over to, I can't pronounce that name. I'm not even going to try. There's a messy rebound. What a save by the goalie. 5 minutes to spare here in the third period. We are still scoreless, sitting at a standstill. Reed into the zone. Can't get a shot on Pekka Pasta. He doesn't want to. He does not even want to shoot on me. If only I was on a team that had good goal-scoring support. Maybe I should have chosen the London Knights. Easton Cowan probably has more points than anybody on our team right now. The Ottawa 6-7s are struggling offensively. Luckily, they are being carried by a 99 overall goaltender. We cannot even get a shot on goal. Come on, Brady. You got to counterattack. Here we go. We're into the zone. Hubin enters, shot, saved by Willie Moore. Nah, man, that's Wilmore. Wilmore makes a great save in the slot, and we get an offensive zone draw. O'Reilly against Pinelli. Pinelli is our leading scorer. He snaps it back. Morelli with a shot, but it's a little bit wide. Ottawa's got some zone time now. Dever walking out of the corner, back to the blue line. He gets nailed. Shot. Rebound. What a save by the goalie. Sam Dickinson loses that puck battle. Back to Morelli. A save again. Wilmore and Pekka Pasta, they are going at it. It is a goaltender duel here in Ottawa. Yet again, offensive zone draw. Less than a minute remains in the third period. We have full pressure. What a save by the goaltender. Allen's going to get it out of the zone for London. Here comes Bidgegood. Bidgegood gets laid out. There we go. Great defending. Ekberg into the zone. He's got some time and space. Ekberg stops up. Come on, man. What was that? The computer AI don't have a clue on what they want to do. Cross ice to Bidgegood again. Can they get a shot on Pekka Pasta? They cannot. We potentially could have 3v3 overtime here in the CHL. Yanni over Ekberg. There's a rebound floating. We can't get a stick on it. 10 seconds remain in regulation. Do we have any last second heroics? Keep that puck in, boys. Berwick at the blue line, and he's going to turn that puck over. And now the fun begins. 3v3 overtime for 5 minutes until the god-awful shootout. Please, no shootout. Last year in NHL 25, the shootouts were not good at all. I mean, they were absolutely horrific. I think I just pretty much quit halfway through every single time we went to a shootout. Here comes O'Reilly. Enters the zone. Can he get by the D-man? No, he can't. 3v3, there's going to be a lot of space, a lot of time, and hopefully a lot of chances at a potential game winner here in Ottawa. O'Reilly's got the step. O'Reilly in. O'Reilly gets flying poke check by Pekka Pasta. Ho, ho, ho. Comment ça va? I am back to my old scheming ways. Over Ekberg, and he ends up missing the goal. Pinelli plays it back to the blue line. Defender, shot, a little bit wide. Get there, Pinelli. You are first on that puck. He'll end up getting pinned. Oh my God, Ekberg. Full head of steam, can't bury it on the goaltender. He had an opportunity for the game winner, and it was on his stick. Sam Dickinson gets laid out, but we have a breakaway. Brewsteritz into the zone, and he scores. He will bury it. I don't know why I fell down into the spread eagle, but it is what it is. The London Knights will walk into Ottawa and get the victory over the 6-7s. To be fair, we did end up playing the best team in the OHL. The London Knights are 10-2-2. It is safe to say the Ottawa 6-7s have turned the season around as we are officially 29-4, 44 points on the season. We are third in the entire OHL. Only Sudbury and London have better records. And I mean the London Knights, 23-5-6. We can easily catch them. Pekka Pasta has been absolutely dialed in, 16-5-2. He still only has 2 shutouts, but a .931 save percentage and a .201 GAA. This guy's having quite possibly the most dominating draft season of all time by a goalie. P. Shorzy on Sudbury is absolutely dominating. He's got 33 goals and 53 points in only 32 games. That is going to be a matchup some point through the season. We also have a very young Luke Yonkman, 11 goals and 35 points on the Erie Otters. Michael Misa still down here in the juniors. Both of the Reeds, are these guys brothers? Cameron as well as Chase? Ain't no way they're related. We now have our final game before Pekka Pasta heads off to the World Juniors to play for Team Canada. Up against the Brantford Bulldogs. First period, 1-0 lead for the 6-7. Second period, it is an absolute blowout. Here we are in the third period. It's not even me playing. Well, I ended up making a goaltending change and they decided to score. So Pekka Pasta officially has not faced a single shot in this hockey game and has not allowed a single goal either, which is good. But that also means in this third period, my final game before the World Juniors, I got to lock in and I got to be on my P's and Q's. I got to be in tip-top shape. The goal is, of course, to win Canada gold at World Juniors. We'll have a damn good hockey team to do so. And these warm-up games have been very good for me. A nice shot and a nice save by the Brantford Bulldogs goaltender. Here comes Protz the other way. Carries it out of his own zone all the way up to Avery. Avery enters in. Shot. Saved by Pekka. Rebound. Oh my. That puck was bouncing around. Brantford all over us right now. They have full pressure. This is not good. I've yet to face full pressure in NHL 26. Moore with a shot deflection, but a save by Pekka. My 99 overall attributes definitely will take over. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where's the puck at? Get it out, boys. There we go. Good clear by Ottawa, and we are out of the zone. Whitehead in the slot. Can't get a shot on net. D to D. Morelli moves it over to Whitehead. Whitehead, take the shot, buddy. There we go. Igorov will make the save and cover that puck up. It is still a blowout here in Ottawa. 5-1 over Brantford. Shots are 24-20. We're getting outshot, but the goaltending disparity is just too large. Even with our backup in the net, it did not matter. We are halfway through this third period. Can Brantford get any offense whatsoever? O'Brien in, tries to take a shot. Good defending by our defenseman. Kelly, take your time, brother. Take your time. Make the right feed up to Jackson. He gets it out to Kuta. Enters the zone. Kuta. He's going to take his time. He still has it. Kuta tries to go 5-hole. Can't get it to go. Bewick over. Foster. No shot on goal. Brantford was all over that. All over that like I'm all over your mama. 7 hard miles to play. Ottawa in the slot. What a save by the goaltender. Igorov makes a nice save as Ottawa has been in full control in this third. Descherna exits the zone, and now he's going to enter Ottawa's in the slot. He's going to wire one. Easy save by Pekka Pasta. I'm going to make that save every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. You got to stay calm under pressure. That is the whole goal of goaltending. If you panic, you're going to get beat. Let the save animations do their job and just stay pretty square to the puck if you can. They're going to dump it in deep. 3:10 remaining here in the third period. Kuta, he's going to exit the zone. Cross ice. Is that offside? Oh, they stayed onside. I don't believe it. It's a Christmas miracle. The computer AI actually stayed onside off of a cross ice feed, and Ottawa's going to dump that puck in deep. Less than 90 seconds remain. The game is pretty much wrapped up at this point, but Pekka Pasta 0 goals against definitely are not, as we have a stoppage of play. I think Ekberg's going to end up heading to the sin bin. Okay. I like the grittiness. Do we have 4-on-4? We do have 4-on-4 for the remainder of the hockey game. This should be fun. This should be a lot of fun. Most likely going to get a shot, maybe. Actually, Ottawa has just been that much better than Brantford here in this hockey game. Dever with a shot. It's going to deflect a little bit wide. Kratz, take your time. Break that out, buddy. Get some offensive zone time. The Brantford Bulldogs have not been having a fun time here in Ottawa. Oh my God, where'd that puck going? We got 35 seconds remaining here in the hockey game. Whitehead, dump it in deep. Get it in deep, brother. Play for your goaltender, boys. I know I only came into the third period, made a few saves. Avery shot deflected, and it is out of play. 27 seconds to go here in the third period. Chen tries to take a shot, doesn't get it on net, and the Ottawa 6-7s are out of the zone. Dever, it is a 5-1 blowout. Just kill the clock at this point. We don't need another goal. We don't want to embarrass them, and we do not want to get your goaltender extremely mad at the hockey team for not playing good defense. Less than 10. O'Donnell in, shot blocked by our D. 5 seconds to go. And Pekka Pasta's shutout streak will continue. When I'm in the hockey games, there is no goals against, as I have been absolutely dominant to start the season. And now it is time to head to the World Juniors and try to bring gold to Team Canada. Future star Pekka Pasta prepares for the World Juniors intro. Here we are, World Juniors semifinal up against Team USA. We must win to avoid elimination, and they threw in a guy that didn't even start in the tournament. Pekka Pasta did not start, but he's starting tonight. First period, we got 60 hard miles here in the semifinals. Let's see what happens. We got Gavin McKenna on the roster. I believe Matt Schaefer is also there. Okay, we get an early chance early on, but this ice surface is massive. The World Juniors do not play on massive ice surfaces like this. All right, but let's play that puck out. Nadeau all the way up over to Gavin McKenna. Finding Cal Ritchie in the slot. Why is he not skating? Ritchie trying to get a shot in, but he got absolutely demolished. Gabe Perreault the other way. I've yet to face a single shot. Now, my save percentage, it doesn't really matter. What matters is W's. We got to get 2. That's all we need. 2 wins, and we are World Junior champions. Nadeau centers it. Schaefer in the slot. What a save by the netminder. Matt Schaefer, the NHL possible Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's pretty much the heavy odds-on favorite. Pro in the slot. There we go. First save in the books, baby. There we go. Pekka Pasta on the board. Gavin McKenna sends it over to Matt Schaefer. Schaefer getting chased on the wall there. We're just going to get it in deep. Shots are 1-1 here early on in the first period. We got a long game, boys. A very, very long game. It is going to be a marathon, not a sprint. Oh, no. In the slot, and Pekka Pasta gets over there in the nick of time. Pekka Pasta does not bow down to the moment. This guy shines. Absolutely shines in the biggest moment possible. Brandon Yeager. He's going to enter that zone. Centers it. Oh, my God. What a save by the netminder. This hockey game has yet to see its first goal. Holloway. Is that no way? That's Dylan Holloway's brother. Holloway in, and Pekka Pasta makes the easy glove save. Uh-oh, we lose that draw. They got full pressure in the offensive zone. Get it out, Porter Martone. There we go. Oh my God, Brandon Yeager. We got a 2-on-2. Yeager into the slot. Takes a shot. There's a rebound by Cal Ritchie. That's not Ritchie. That's Porter Martone with the shot. Rebound, and what a save. Can somebody explain to me how that stayed out? Oh my God, the CPU again. Ryan Leonard, 2-on-1 the other way. Terrence hands it off to Holloway. Back to Terrence. And Pekka Pasta again. Less is more. Team Canada having a lot of trouble breaking out of their own end. We got 7 hard miles in the first period. Shots are 5-3 for the United States, but no goals in the hockey game yet. Attaford into the zone. He's kind of just bunching up with all the white sweaters. Over to Berkeley Catton. He turns it over, and here comes USA the other way. Trevor Moore? That is not Trevor Moore. We are in the World Juniors, Pekka. Perreault, cross ice to Cooperman. Cooperman with the shot. Rebound. Where's it at? I can't see the puck. Sometimes when there's a lot of bodies in front of me, I have no idea where that puck is at. Nice slap shot. It's going to end up going wide, though. Can we just get a goddamn goal? A little bit of a 2-on-1 forming. Perreault in. Another great save again. I'm not going to lie. It feels like the computers shoot the puck a whole lot more than they did in 25. 7 shots, and we're not even out of the first period? I will gladly take that. Ritchie. Out to Akey. Bo Akey with a shot. Another good save by the netminder in Team USA's crease. It might be a goaltending duel here in the semifinals. Moore in. Where's the puck at? Matt Schaefer. Great D, and we are out of the zone. Gauthier. Over to Easton Cowan. Easton Cowan, you turnover machine. Absolute bum. I'm not happy that Easton Coward is on my team. Not at all. We played against each other in the OHL my draft season, and there it is. First period is done. All right, second period, scoreless hockey game. Winner goes home, or no, loser goes home. Winner moves on. Oh, man, what am I even saying? I'm all over the place. I'm a little bit too excited for Pekka Pasta. I've been waiting a long time, man, a very, very long time. Matt Schaefer, he's into the zone. Schaefer with a shot, doesn't get it on net. And yet again, we were at a stalemate. Holloway, no breakaway intended. I mean, the ice is just too big, especially for World Junior players. Oh my God, horrible turnover. More. Holloway, kick and a shot on goal. Great defending by Matthew Schaefer. Yeah, the ice surface is massive. It is absolutely massive. Put it down low. Nadeau getting pinned on that wall. It's squirting free. McKenna can't get a handle on it. And Hildebrandt is going to cover that up. It is going to be that much more challenging than being a player. Oh my God, the turnovers are insane. I can't score goals. All I can do is stop the puck. Gabe Perreault's into the zone. Going cross-ice. Porter Martone's going to pick it up, though. So far, so good by Team Canada. I mean, we're getting chances. Yeager with a shot and Hildebrandt with a save. 13:43 left to play here in the second. We are awaiting our very first goal in this hockey game. Oh, man, why? Why EA? Why do we have the international ice surface? Oh, there it is! Brandon Yeager with the first goal of the Pekka Pasta series. Team Canada is on the board. I don't know why it says it's his first goal of the tournament. I'm just going to completely ignore it. We get into the zone. Little bit of a broken play, but a good pass down low, and then Yeager somehow finds a seam to beat the goaltender and give Team Canada a 1-0 lead. All right, it's officially time to lock in. You give Pekka Pasta a lead, he will give you a W. Holloway with a shot, Pekka with a save on the shoulder yet again. You got to stay square to that puck. Positioning is like 99% of the work. If you were at the right place at the right time, 90% you're probably going to make the save, especially against players similar attribute styles as me. I mean, I don't even know what I'm at, like maybe a 70, 69 overall. A lot of these guys are probably in that same territory. Once I get to the NHL, I'm sure I'm going to be getting picked left and right. But as of right now, I'm doing okay. Ryan Leonard with an opportunity, but Pekka's going to make that blocker save. Shots are now 9-6 for USA. The Americans got to get back in this game. They got to get a goal, man. It's going to be tough beating Pekka Pasta. Oh my God, Terrence with a turnover. Tries to spin and fire, but great defending again by Team Canada. Porter Martone. Cross ice to Yeager. He's got the lone goal in the hockey game. Lushenko, shot, saved by the netminder. Counterattack by the States. Here they come. Holland the other way. He's got full energy, and the man is offside. 5 minutes remaining here in the third. Muir. Oh my God, Muir into the zone. He's waiting. He's waiting. Pekka, save. Another great save, and I'm covering that puck up. Can't be beat. If that was Pekka Pasta from NHL 23, 24, hell, even half of 25, I probably would have allowed that one in the back of the net. Luckily now I know what I'm doing. Nice, McKenna. You got a one-on-one. Turn on the afterburners. Gavin McKenna. He's burning him one. McKenna into the zone. Down low. Slides it out in front, and we get a good opportunity out of it. Sam Dickinson at the line. He gets his shot blocked. And USA is going to skate that out. Cooperman entering that zone. He's going to burn wide. Cooperman backhand on net. Pekka with the save again. I've made 12 saves so far in the hockey game. All right, before even entering the third, that's not bad. Have a feeling the AI shoot a little bit more in this game. Cal Ritchie misses that. Schaefer's in there offensively. You got to get back. Nice turnover. Ritchie on the backhand. Doesn't get in. Down low, Cal Ritchie. He's trying to make something happen, extending our lead to 2. Hey, if we go up 2-0, that's probably wraps. 3 seconds to go. Richie, one final opportunity, and we are headed to the third period. This is where I strive. In a one-goal game where I have the lead and it all basically is all on my shoulders. I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta stop that little black rubber thing. More over Perreault. Another great save by Pekka, and the net is off. I didn't do it. US is winning a lot of draws, and I just get picked 5-hole from the blue line. Derek Muir, first of the tournament, ties the game up at 1. What the hell was that? How do I get picked 5-hole from the slot? Standing very tall at 6'7", Pekka passes a big goaltender, which means the 5-hole is going to be there. It is going to be open, and there was the perfect example of it. From the goddamn top of the circles, and I get picked. 18:43 left to play. Shots are 14-10. I've made 13 saves in the hockey game. Should have had that one, I'll be honest. We might be headed to OT if we don't get another one in the third. Gabe Perreault hands it off to Moore. The Americans, they got some momentum now. Perreault, shot, saved by Pekka. Cover it up. Cover the puck up, Pekka. We don't want to be making any mistakes. 17 hard miles. Defensive zone draw. I don't have a lot of energy. Uh-oh. They're winning every single draw. I got to drop down on my butterfly a little bit more quick. I don't want to get picked. Nadeau, Bradley Nadeau, hand it off. There we go, McKenna. Gavin McKenna been very quiet so far in the semifinals. Puts it down low to Nadeau. Centers it back to the blue line. What a shot by Schaefer, but a great save by the goaltender. That was a good 1T attempt. I don't know how it didn't go in. Gabe Perreault again. He's been on the ice basically the entire hockey game. I don't think the Americans have made a change yet as they try to beat the Canadians in the semifinal. Shot. Good save by the goalie. Muir's going to hand it out. He's got the lone goal for Team USA. Bium hands it off to Willis. Willis into the zone. Willis cross ice. Holland with the shot. Pekka with the save. It is a routine save for Pekka Pasta, baby. We are back and we are better than ever. Even though I got picked 5-hole. Easton Coward in the slot. No, it got blocked. How did that shit get blocked? No way. Brandon Yeager down low, losing the puck. Easton Cowan again. Cowan trying to go short side. I don't know why. I mean, that is his play style. Back to the blue line. Bonk. Oliver Bonk. Hands it off to Yeager. Shot! Are we serious? We push on that draw. Shot by Yeager. He's got Team Canada's only goal as well. A goaltending duel in the semifinals. Holloway into the zone. No. Back to Leonard. Ryan Leonard. Easy save by Pekka. I'm playing it. I'm playing that puck. I feel confident in my defensive abilities. Oh, no. Holloway. Shot! Pekka with the save. That's a bad turnover. I should have covered that puck up. I should have covered the goddamn puck up. Pekka, no. No! What am I doing? Why? Why was I frozen in my crease, man? Are you kidding me? What the fuck was that? I swear to God, I shit you not. I was literally stuck. I was glued to the post. I was trying to move. I was dead ass trying to move. I couldn't move. What was I doing? I'm blaming the goaltending controls on that one. Either that or my attributes. It's got to be one of the two. Because I know for fact, for a guy... Okay, that's going to be ice. Never mind. I'm not going to take a penalty. Not going to take a penalty. Uh-oh, man. We got 5:40 left to play. The Americans are all over us now. They're all over us now. Dickinson, where are you going? Like, I was literally... Like, why? I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, you can definitely move a little bit more on the pads before... In NHL 25, you could barely even touch your joystick. 3:20 left to play. We need a goal to tie this game up. Oh, my God, man. We're going to get beat in the semifinals in the World Juniors. Like, what? Team Canada losing to the Americans? Easton Cowan can't get a shot on that. Why do we even have Easton Coward on the ice? Pick that off. Dickinson in the slot, and it ends up getting blocked. Terrence is going to skate it out. We are in the late stages now. Utes entering the zone. Takes the shots a little bit wide. Hug that post, Pekka Pasta. Hug the post. I feel extremely slow, especially moving on my pads. Empty net. We're going for it now. Team Canada is going for it now. They're pulling their netminder. They are in the offensive zone. And it's not up to me anymore. I got to sit on the bench and watch the remainder of the hockey game. Could be my one and only game. And there it is. There it is. The Americans are going to end up beating Team Canada in the World Junior semifinal. What the fuck was that? A 1-goal performance? You couldn't get me any offensive support, Team Canada? What on earth? I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I tried my... See, why? Why did I go to the other post there? I had my joystick literally pointed to the bottom right. Oh my God, Pekka Pasta, get it out. 15 seconds. Why are we pulling the goalie, coach? It is a 3-1 deficit. It's over. 10 seconds to go. Nadeau's doing jack shit with the puck. Muir's going to come down and bury another empty netter. Muir in. Doesn't get the empty netter. Can he get it to go? There it is. There it is yet again. Cooperman will bury the empty netter for Team USA, adding insult to injury. Well, that is all she wrote on my World Junior hopes. It is all over. In the semifinals, they put in a rookie goaltender that didn't make it there for the beginning of the tournament, and Team Canada only managed to score 1 goal in support of me. Shameful. Absolutely shameful. Hey, I watched the game last night. That was a tough loss. Listen, Macklin Celebrini, you shut your fucking ass up, buddy. Now it's important to stay healthy, keep working hard so you're ready for your next opportunity. Nice. So now I can either get minus 722 brand likability, or I can say fuck my teammates and have them hate my guts. Here we go. Bronze medal game. Nobody wants to win bronze. Everybody wants to go for gold, but here we are against Team Finland. First period. Oh my! It is a goal scorer's delight. Here we are. Third period. Actually, no, second period. Right. I hopped into the second. Oh, Haltutanen into the zone, and Pekka Pasta is forced to make a big save in the bronze medal game. We are down by 1, getting outshot 13-7, but Pekka Pasta has not been good in this game at all. Not at all. I got to be much better. If we want to win the gold, or not the gold, the bronze medal, whatever, I gotta be better. Can he create any offense? Jaeger in shot. No, the rebound was there. The rebound was sitting on a silver platter. I think it was for Cal Ritchie too. Alinas is into the zone. He's going to center that. How did that puck get across there? Can somebody intercept that, please? Somebody do their goddamn job. Matt Schaefer enters the zone. He's going to go down low, centers it out in front. That's a shitty-ass pass. Lushenko. He's going to end up turning that puck over. All right. Haltutanen. Whatever the hell that guy's name is. Hug the post. Hug that post, Pekka Pasta. You know what to do. Less is more. Take a little less for a whole lot more. Again, no. That's going to miss the net. No way, Jose. Brandon Jaeger, you're going to move that puck. It's going to go down low. Our D's got to break it out. There we go, all the way up to Porter Martone. Martone, cross-ice turnover. That is a pizza up the middle. Pepperoni and cheese. Waiting. No, I'm not going to panic. I am not going to panic. Shot. Oh my, Pekka Pasta. Flashing the leather, laddie. Man, we are just not winning any face-offs whatsoever. Oh no, forehand. I got to see where that puck is at. It's difficult, man. Trying to spot that puck in a group of bodies, white and black sweaters. It is not easy at all. Estinen into the zone. The Finns want to get a multi-goal lead here in the second period. We got 9 minutes remaining. Cal Ritchie. Burn him wide, Ritchie. Okay, or go to the middle. Okay. I don't like that at all. What the hell, man? EA's got to somehow improve this computer AI. It's been the exact same since NHL 23. They play the exact same, dude. Nothing is different. They can't score. Ritchie into the zone. Back pass. Why? Why does he do the back pass? Ritchie over to McKenna. McKenna's been very, very quiet so far in the 2 games. You have McKenna down low. Centers it. Ritchie. McKenna. Somebody. No shot again. Struggling to get shots on net. It is NHL 25 all over again. Easy save there by Pekka. Why? Why is my animation so incredibly long? Can it be a little bit quicker? Heinen. Over. Easy save by Pekka. That's not going to go through. You're definitely going to have to do a whole lot more to beat me than that. Hey, maybe go 5-hole. Who knows? It is just turnover after turnover. We could have tied the game. What a beautiful shot, but a great save by the netminder. Keep that in, Schaefer. Schaefer cannot keep the zone. The Finns are out of their own. 2 minutes and 20 left to play before we enter the third. Easy shot, easy save, baby. Pekka Pasta making light work of Team Finland right now. Although they got 3 goals in the hockey game. Pekka Pasta, no way! We got an own goal in the World Juniors. Yona, whoever the fuck name that is. More importantly, that was my defenseman. I made the first save, and of course, my defenseman rushes in to put the puck in the back of the net. You love to see it. Listen, I had my guy. I did my job. The first save was on Pekka Pasta. Beautiful save in the slot. It deflected off my glove, I think it was, and then it was Porter Martone, non-defenseman. Why are you even there? He ends up just putting it in the back of the net and sealing the deal on the bronze medal game. Pekka Pasta is going to go 0 for 2 in the World Juniors. A minute remaining in the second, and we are down by 2. If we get a quick goal, we're back in the game, but I don't know. Team Canada has struggled finding the back of the net in the real-time game. I pretty much had to rely. Maybe I should have simmed the first 2. It would have been better, at least sim-wise. We could have possibly had an opportunity to score multiple goals. Third period time here in the World Juniors, and we are officially down by 2. Shots are 21-12. We have 12 shots in the third. Are we serious, Team Canada? I mean, this has been the trend for Canadians at the World Juniors the last couple of seasons. Massive disappointments. And now here in the bronze medal game, it's not going to go well. Did I say gold medal game when they scored? I don't know what I'm saying. The Pekka Pasta energy indeed is contagious. I don't even know the words that are coming out of my mouth. McKenna, back to the blue line. Dickinson, D to D. Wire it up, Matt Schaefer. Come on, McKenna, you bum. bury that in the back of the net. Also, the Team Finland goaltender pads are filthy. I cannot even lie. Maybe I should have decked out and got red pads. I am into the zone. Takes a shot off the shin pads. Get there, Pekka. No. You're not jamming that home. Where's the goalie interference call? I should not be touched. Bradley Nadeau. Shot and a good glove save by Rimpinen. Is every single Finn name end with N? Blasting from the blue line. He got deflected a little bit wide. Are we serious? Who is that? Oliver Bonk, you fucking dumbass. What are you doing? Jaeger. Enters that zone. 12 minutes remaining in the third. In the slot. No, come on, Canada. Just get me one. Team Canada has been all over the Finns as of late, but we just can't find the back of the net. We cannot get a goal right now, and we desperately need one. Now, if I get an opportunity in a situation like this, if I get the puck on my stick, I'm going for a goalie goal. I do not even care. Porter Martone. He's going to hesitate. He's going to wait. And he's going to turn it over yet again. I don't believe it. Cross ice feed. I think it's the Olympic level ice. The ice surface is a little bit too big for these 60 and 70 overall players. They're not good enough. Not fast enough. They can't shoot hard enough. But somehow the sim engine definitely has favored the opposition here in NHL 26 Be A Pro. 7:07 left to play. We win that draw. Dickinson, D to D. If only I pulled myself and I got to be a skater like I do in season mode. That would be great. And we might actually have an opportunity to come back in this game. Hemming. Cross ice. Pinelli. That is not Pinelli. What am I saying? I still think I'm back on the Ottawa 6-7s. 5 hard miles, and we are down by 2. McKenna to Schaefer in the slot Nadeau. Still no shot on goal. 18 shots. Damn near the end of the third period is shameful. Team Canada cannot get anything by right now. The Finns are playing beautiful hockey. There it is. Nadeau with a shot. Trying to go top glove. And he gets robbed. Altunen again is into the zone. The Finns, right now, all they got to do is just wind down the clock. They have the victory in the bag. They're up by 2 with 1:40 left to play in the third. And is looking like the Canadians are not going to get a medal. They're literally going to finish 4th. Pekka Pasta is going to go 0 for 2. Why? Why do you pull me when they have the puck? No. I don't give a fuck. Get out of my way, you bastards. You absolute bastards at EA screwing me once again. Oh, it is a walk of shame. Give me the puck. No, I want it. No, I took a penalty. What is going on? Delay of game by Pekka Pasta. All right, we got 40 seconds left. Get me out of the World Juniors. What a shit experience it has been. Easton Cowan, of course, he's out on the ice in a meaningless game with 30 seconds to spare. On the PK. He just wants to get it. Why is Easton Cowan on the PK? That's the first thing we did wrong. Shot, easy save by Pekka. The 2 goals I allowed, 1 was my fault. A little bit of a mental brain fart, but also I think it was my attributes and the fact I didn't use my energy before the hockey game. And then the second goal was all on my teammate. He literally put it in the back of the net. Porter Martone, he had the over for the Finns on goals. Investigate that man. Please get this game over with. 5 seconds remaining in the third. And unfortunately, Team Canada will not medal at the World Juniors. Pekka Pasta's draft stock has just gone down the toilet. I don't believe it. We are officially back from the World Juniors, and the Ottawa 6-7s, they're still in 3rd place in the OHL behind Sudbury and London. We're probably going to end up being 3rd, 24-10-4. I think we only lost 1 game in Pekka Pasta's absence where he did not play. So far through 25 games, I am 16-5-2. Only 2 shutouts. The third one did not count because I only came in the third period, but I got a 932 and a 199 GAA. I am utterly dominant. A big matchup up against Sudbury and P. Shorzy. First period, it's a 1-1 tie. Shorzy's got a goal on Pekka Pasta. Entering the third period, we are all knotted up at 1. Here we go. The most anticipated matchup of the season. Pekka against Shorzy. Shorzy already has a goal, but if Pekka Pasta gets that victory, I think I win this meeting. Ekberg, we got to have a big third period here at Ottawa. I need y'all to go full attack. Cross ice one-timer gets blocked by the defender. Also, Shorzy's out there wearing a cage. I believe he's 15 or 16 years old right now. Not really. The oldest guy in the book. What a save by Pekka Pasta on yours truly. Not happening, bud. 17:50 left to play here in the third. We're going to end up losing that draw. Blonda. Back to Gonchar. There is number 69. P. Shores, he's got wheels. He has X factors. He's like an 88 overall, so he can shoot, man. There's the one guy on the ice right now that I am kind of worried about shooting on me. That one-timer is pretty quick, too. Luckily, I got over and made that save. Dever, into the zone, dump it in deep. Yeah, Shoresy's on your ass. There's nothing you can do there. Not a lot of offensive forecheck by Ottawa. It's like we're almost winning in the game. We're just sitting back in a lead. Quintamusti enters the zone. Shot and a save by Pekka. Good save, Pekka Pasta. If your team into the game, go. That's offside. Oh, no. The offside glitch is back. I can't even say it's a glitch. It's literally the fact fact that the CPU are just dumb as a bag of hammers. Them boys have the IQ of a goddamn peanut. Bad turnover in the neutral zone. Walton's going to enter in our zone. Walton spinning, waiting, back, over, rebound, get over, Pekka Pasta. You got to get over in time, buddy. Back to Walton in the slot. He's going to take a shot, and Pekka Pasta gets a piece of that with his glove. Kelly, get it out. The 6-7's under attack. Foster, cross, ice to Kuta. Kuta enters that zone. He's going to center it. What a save by the goalie. Halfway through the third, and Sudbury keeps this game tied at 1. Coughlin into the zone with a shot, and Pekka with the save. I'm going to play that puck. I'm feeling a little bit risky now. I don't need to cover everything. I'm in my groove. It is like riding a bike. As soon as you get back behind the wheel, you know what you're going to do. It takes a game or two to get back into the swing of things, but after that, you are absolutely golden. Nice turnover. Kingwell can't get a shot on net. Rebound. Kelly, what a save again. We are all over Sudbury, getting chances, getting opportunities, but the game is still tied. Two of the best teams in the OHL right now. Pinard, shot, saved by Pekka. I'm going to get back to my post again. Back to the blue line to Bruce. Bruce centers it cross ice. Kingwell intercepted it. Great anticipation. Here come the 6-7s the other way. Kingwell just puts it in deep, makes the right play. We're back on it, though, and we end up turning the puck over. Henderson is 1-on-3. Actually, he's got some trailers. Henderson waiting, firing, and Pekka's going to glove that one down. 4:32 left to play. Our defenseman in our own zone turns it over to none other than Shorzy, who gets robbed by Pekka. Right place, right time, baby. Suck my nuts, Shorzy. Esti da tabernac. We got 3 minutes remaining in this third period, and we are tied at 1. A very close affair. A lot of Ottawa games end up being like this. They have the best goalie in the league. What a save by the pad. Sudbury Dingle Dogs goaltender got it done. Is that Shorzy? It is Shorzy. He's got the X Factor. Shorzy into the backhand, and what a save by Pekka Pasta. Sprawling out to make the save on P. Shorzy. Now, it was a backhander, but damn, I got my pad over there in the nick of time. And the Pekka Pasta is back at doing what he's best at. That is stopping the black rubber thingy. What a beautiful save. All right, defensive zone draw, late stages of the third period, 90 seconds to go. Pekka Pasta, you got to lock down the fort, buddy. You do not want to lose to Shorzy and the Wolves. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Where's that puck? I covered up. Actually, I'll play it. I'm feeling a little bit risky. Too risky, too frisky. Ekberg. Move that puck, Ekberg. Oh, not to the other team, you dumbass. Uh-oh. Here comes Shorzy entering the zone with a full head of steam. Do not let that man shoot. Whatever you got to do, hook, slash, grab, choke. I mean, if you got to put the guy in a headlock, you do that to not allow Shorzy to get a shot on net. Pinelli, shot off the crossbar. Could have been the game winner. Back to Dever in the slot. That's a bad pass, man. That is just frankly a bad pass. Here comes Dean. Dean going wide. Takes a shot off the shin pads. Back of the shin pads, actually, of our D-man. I don't know why he was turned the other way. That is some great defending by Ottawa's 6-7's D-core. 15 seconds to go. Devers gets it poked off his stick. Blonda all the way up to Zelato. Do they get out of the zone? They do. Cohan with 10 seconds. One final rush. Do we have some 3v3? Cohan can't get a shot on net. 5 to go. Get it out, boys. Get it out. And we are headed to a 3v3 overtime. It is Musty and Shorzy up against... Who do we have? I don't even know. It's Ekberg. I think Pinelli. Pinelli should be a guy. Yes, there's Pinelli. Pinelli burning wide. Do I play it? Do I play it? No. I'm going to wait for the first ever goalie goal. That'll be a... There will be a time and place for that. Right now, it's not the case. Ekberg entering the zone, saucing it. Is there any rebound? Nope. We got an offensive zone draw. Snap it back. Nice block shot there. We still have, though. Kuta winds it up, and he ends up missing the net. Uh-oh. Quinton Musty all the way up to Shorzy. 2-on-1 forming. Shorzy wheels, enters the zone. Shorzy on the backhand again, and he gets denied. The backhand's not going to beat me. It's going to have to be Shorzy on his forehand, most likely in the slot with nobody covering him, and I just make the wrong move. We do not stay onside. I don't know what else to say. I mean, we just got to get it done. Less than a minute to go. It is a tie game. Uh-oh. Walton in alone on the breakaway and gets denied by Pekka Pasta. What are you going to do? You'll do nothing, mate. You'll do fucking nothing, lad. Pekka Pasta all over that guy, Morelli. Come on. You had that wide open bottom right, or actually, no, bottom left. Walton again. He wants to get another shot. He got embarrassed. He got absolutely rocked by Pekka Pasta. Oh, no. Blunda walks out. Now, you're not going to tuck that short side on me. Get the hell out of here. I'm a veteran now. I didn't just start playing Goalie Be A Pro last year. It's been now 4 consecutive NHL video games that I have played Goaltender Be A Pro. I am a veteran. I am a master, and we are going to be headed to a shootout here in Ottawa. I royally absolutely hate the shootouts. Oh my god, why am I playing goalie? I meant to be playing goalie. I don't know what's going on. Backhand, there we go, baby. Pinelli buries it on his backhand. All right, I get to play goalie now against P. Shorzy in, gets denied by the paddle. Rebecca Besta. All right, let me go ahead. Oh my god, do I ever feel slow entering the zone? Backhand, baby. Can't be beat. Won't be beat. And now I believe Pekka Pasta needs a save. Musty into the zone. Musty waiting. Gets denied by Pekka Pasta once again. And the Ottawa 67s get the victory up against Shorzy and the Sudbury Wolves, baby. Final game of the regular season up against the Kingston Frontenacs. It's only fitting. It starts against the same team and it ends as well. Oh my god. Down 2-0 after the first period? 2 goals on 10 shots? What's going on? Second period, we are still down by 2. Can the offense erupt? Here we go. Third period time in Ottawa to end our draft regular season. Now, we still got the Memorial Cup, of course, but Pekka Past and the Ottawa 67s have had a solid year so far. Didn't start out too great, but we turned around the season very well, simulating extremely good at a 99 overall. And we got that big victory up against Shorzy and the Wolves. But right now, despite not allowing a goal in a real-time game, we are down to zip. 18 shots all. And the Kingston Frontenacs have the lead in the third period. Can our offense actually somehow get going? Dever, there it is! Dever, whatever the hell your name is. We are on the board. We have broken the shutout, and we are back into this game. Jack Dever, right off the draw. A little bit of a broken play, but he snipes that shit 5-hole. You love to see it. That is a filthy goal. 18:40 left to play here in the third. Still tons of time in this period to come back. We only need 1 goal now. The hard part was getting the first one. It should be relatively easy getting another within 18 minutes. Oh my god. I don't even know what I'm saying. Should be easy within 18 minutes to get another goal and tie this hockey game up. Morelli back to our blue line. It's going to go wide of the net, though. Down low, Kingston is kind of all over the place right now. They are frantic in their own zone. Pinelli centers it. Dever, again, can't get a shot on net. All right, all right. That's okay. Pekka Pasa's going to lock it down. I'm going to hold down the fort. Uranen enters the zone. Over to Wills. Kingston just playing around right now. Back to the blue line. Shot saved by Pekka. Why? Why can I not move right away? That save animation's way too long. Feels like I'm stuck in the mud. Like slow motion, man. Out in front. What a pad save by Pekka. That is why positioning is key. I literally was just in the right place at the right time, and I got my pad over there to stop it. I mean, they get another one. That might be the game. Down 3-1 late in the third period. It's going to be tough to trying to claw our way back and actually tie that game up. We know that the computer AI definitely struggle offensively, so you want to keep this game at a 1-goal affair. Bewick, he launches in from the blue line, activates. Jackson gets it blocked. Oh no, Kingston the other way. Can't win that puck battle, though. Cannot win the puck battle. Do we shorten the bench? I think we do. It's go time. Final game of the regular season. Oh my. I completely forgot the CPU are going to be diving. They're going to be diving at the loose pucks and the 1-Ts. Kuta in the slot and great save. Maybe great save. That wasn't a good save. Very basic save by the netminder. Clark tries to center that puck. Hug the post. Pekka Pasta. Hug that post. Hug that post, brother. You know what to do. Get it out, Ottawa. All the way up to Hubin. Hubin's got some space to work now. Can you get the boots moving? Centers it. Kelly over Kuta. Cannot bury it. The best chance of the game. And yet a great save by the Kingston Frontenacs netminder. Hopkins, here he comes the other way. Hopkins into the zone. Centers that puck to Pickle. Pickle tries to get a shot on goal, but it gets blocked. Kelly all the way over to Kuta. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remain in this third period. We got no energy. Everybody's dead tired. Can I change my lineup right now? Roll all 4 lines. Hell no. We gotta get the top line out there. Although they might be gassed right now. Clark takes a shot. Easy save by Pekka Pasta. I'm going to play that puck, though. Kind of feeling myself. I'm back into the business of things, as they say. As nobody says. That's not even a saying. It's tough. Sometimes I'm just talking to myself here, especially with no chat. I'm just in my own thoughts, in my own head. I got to make up conversations with myself. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty boring-ass video. Good save, Pekka. Great save, brother. Group hug in the shower tonight. 41 seconds to go. Hopkins wins that draw. Back to Burns. Good pressure at the line by Dever. 35 to go. We got to pull the goaltender here soon. Pekka Pasta has to be going to the bench. Do I pull myself? Can I pull myself? Wait a minute. No, he's got the puck. If we get that puck, though, I'm going to pull it. I'm pulling myself. We're going for it. Get me out onto the ice, coach. Here we go. I'm a free skater. I'm Foster. Okay, I am so slow. I am slow as shit. Holy hell. Morelli, you got to move that puck. Pekka Pasta has morphed into a brand new player. All the way up. This camera angle. No, that was a Suey. Get into the zone. Get into the zone. Shoot that puck, please, somebody. Back to me, Dever. Oh, I'm going to play back to the blue line. Shoot the puck. 3-second shot. Save. And unfortunately, the Ottawa 6-7s will not pick up the W. Kingston walks into our own barn in the final game of the season, and they pick up the W in Pekka Pasta's final regular season junior game. We are going to end up finishing the season third in the OHL with a record of 40, 23, and 5. 85 points on the season. Kitchener won 41 games. The London Knights kind of fell off, and the Kitchener Rangers 41, 22, and 5. Offensively, Pinelli was our best guy. 26 goals and 52 points. Are you telling me nobody else was even remotely close? Kelly had 18 goals. Ekberg 11. Those were the guys on the top line. Everybody else was in single digits in a 68-game regular season. Pekka Pasta was dynamite. 32, 18, and 3. He had 3 shutouts, a 922 save percentage, and a 222 GAA. The future #1 overall pick, potentially. As I was the best goaltender in the entire OHL, the most wins at 32. I didn't have the most shutouts. Oh my God. Wilmore had 8? Yeah, I should have thrown myself on the London Knights. The dude also had a 930 save percentage and 186 GAA, only played 39 games, but he was literally better than Pekka Pasta. To be fair, the guy is 21 years of age. Here we go, Mem Cup time. First period against Moncton, a 1-1 tie, Ekberg and Sumpf. Second period, and we are down by 1. Why are we always losing? Third period time, hopefully I can overcome whatever the hell that was at the World Juniors, thankfully. Actually, not thankfully. We're down by 1. 3-2 lead right now for the Moncton Wildcats, and I think you got to win at least 2 games to move on to the crossovers at the Mem Cup, so we got to get a victory, man. This is a massive third period. The problem is I cannot score goals. Desaulniers, shot saved by Pekka. The rink is so much smaller than international ice. It's crazy. It is insane. I got to drop down on my butterfly. The B-fly, baby. Ekberg, here we go. We got Pinelli, Ekberg. The boys are back in town. Memorial Cup time. Ekberg in. Why? Why does he slide that across to nobody? He literally easily could have taken that shot. Sumpf. He's got a goal in the game. Sumpf in. Oh my. He absolutely picked that corner. Thank you to the post. Ekberg winds one up and a great save by the netminder. More in. Hands it off to Desaulniers. D to D. They're going cross ice, trying to break that puck out. Now, Moncton is up by 1. They don't need another goal. All they need to do is play good, smart hockey. And they start off the Mem Cup with a 1-goal victory over Ottawa. The 6-7s are in danger. Shot. Where's the puck at? I don't know where it's at. Get off your knees, Pekka Pasta. Get off your knees. Trying to get some zone time right now. Jackson at the blue line. Gonna go D to D. Shot. It's wide. Man, I am not liking the shooting at all. Smith skates that out for Moncton. Halfway through this third period. Pekka Pasta has been solid in the game, but it does not matter if we lose. I have to get the victory. I have to win something. I can't lose World Juniors and the Memorial Cup. Like, oh no, the corner was absolutely picked again. Uri Pekaric. What kind of a goddamn name is that, man? I went back and forth, but a beautiful shot and beautiful pass down low. Pekka Pasta hugging the post. He gets picked far side, and that will extend the lead to 2. All right, 9 minutes in the period, and we are down by 2 yet again. There, never mind. Never mind. Kingwell immediately gets us back in the game. Back to within 1. Shan Kingwell, the absolute GOAT. It is officially a 1-goal hockey game yet again. A frustrating Memorial Cup so far. I got to maintain a 905, and I do not have a 905 right now. Not even close. I'm probably sitting at like an 870, something of that sort. Pinelli, our best player, over. What a save. How did the goalie get over there in time? Ekberg, why are you shooting from below the goal line, you fucking moron? We're going to go D to D, and we're going to turn it over. Great computer AI right now by the 6-7s. Caught. Back to Mercier. Mercier, nice save by Pekka. Easy save. I deflected into the corner. And now we got a counterattack the other way. Pinelli hands it off to Kingwell. He's got our goal in this third period. Kingwell is going to get board played. Oh, come on, buddy. I know you're a teenager, but that is soft. McKinnon straight up buried him. Mercier into the zone. Hug that post, Pekka. Hug them. Seriously? No, not like this. I do not need my own teammates scoring goals on me in NHL 26. Here we go. Number 9. Hands it off. Get in there. Get in the zone, Brady. Okay. The offense right now is nowhere to be found. We got a minute and 30 to tie this hockey game up. Desaulniers shot. Pekka with a save. I'm playing that puck. Get it out, boys. Oh my God. Why? Why do we even insist on playing the puck? Turnover after turnover. Hubin. Are we going to pull? Yes, we are. Pekka Pasta, you skate your fat ass to the bench. No. Get off the ice. Get off the ice. Get off the ice. Please, please, please. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. McKinnon's going to walk down. And McKinnon is going to rip it off the crossbar. No fucking way. Here we go, Morelli over to Foster. We got an opportunity. 30 seconds to go. Please, Ottawa, get something here in the third period. They had an opportunity to put us away, and they couldn't do it. Back. Where's the puck at? I can't even see it. Getting board played again. 20 seconds. Whitehead walks out. Desaulniers. Rebound, McKinnon. I can't even see. McKinnon's going to skate out of the zone yet again. Hands it off to Jonason. Empty net. He'll miss the empty net again. The Moncton Wildcats cannot bury it in the empty net. We got an opportunity. 5 seconds. Here we go. One final rush. Hand it off. Can we get in the zone, please? No! The Ottawa 67s are going to end up losing the Memorial Cup debut 4-3 over the Moncton Wildcats. I'm not going to lie, this is a must-win game for Ottawa. First period, we got the lead. Second period, no. We're only up 1-0. All right, third period time yet again. We got the lead this time around. Only 1-0 though, so we're not sitting on a big, extensive lead. Pekka Past has to cook. All right, I got to lock in and have my best period so far of hockey. Good save. I'm not playing it. Defensive zone draw. We do not win a lot of faceoffs. Where's the rebound at? Holy shit. How did that puck go flying? Sammy Blais hands it back to the blue line. Martin with a shot. Blocked. Rebound. Pekka, get to your post. I'm so slow reacting to pucks right now. I don't understand why. Martin, where's it at? Nice save, Pekka. You got to stay square to that puck, brother. Less is more. Positioning is key. 90% of the save comes on positioning. Ekberg, that's the biggest bullshit shot of all time, dude. Like, come on. Lift it off the ice. At least get it on net. Do something. My team is not giving me any offensive support whatsoever. Sammy Blais entering the zone. Hands it off to Gill. Gill trying to shoot that play. Rebound. Okay. Calm down. Slow down, Pekka Pasta. You're getting a little bit too frantic right now. Barlow's over to Whitehead. Whitehead can't get a shot again. My team is literally doing the same thing over and over and over again. They're just walking into the defenseman and trying to shoot the puck, and it's not working. Can we change it up maybe? Oh no. Rimouski in. Pekka with a save. Good save by Pekka Pasta. Beazle in that corner getting pinned. They have full pressure, but we have exited the zone. Hubin hands it off to Whitecloud or Whitehead. He has no energy. Get that man off the ice, please. Why do we got guys out here that are literally on the verge of taking a heart attack? 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Protect that lead, Ottawa. Protect that goddamn lead. Martin, I'm hugging the post. Pekka, over rebound. Nope, nope, nope. Not happening here, bud. 9:12 left to play. Finally, we win a goddamn faceoff, and then we lose possession immediately. Unbelievable, dude. You can't make this up. It's like EA is 100% against me. Empty net, delayed penalty. The Ottawa 67s are headed to the power play very shortly here. All right, Pekka Pasta, your time to shine. Do I try to get the go-ahead goal? Do I get a little... Oh, no, move the puck, move the puck. That guy was waiting to poke it off my stick. I'm not going to be the reason we lose this hockey game. I already had one of those already in the World Juniors. No way. Pekka's going to get out and play that puck. No, I'm not. I'm too slow. Dude, I'm way too slow. All right, Pekka Pasta. Here, okay. Careful, careful. Take your time. Breakout feed. Martin Brodeur. There we go. Pinelli. Get into that zone, baby. We're back to even strength now. No power play for Ottawa, but we do have the lead. We do have the lead. St. Denis. St. Denis. Into the zone. St. Denis. Cross ice. Oh, my God. I knew that one-timer was coming, so I wanted to get over in time. Backdoor feed. Get there. Get there, Pekka Pasta. You got to get there in time, brother. See, if I use my right joystick, the animation's a little bit too slow right now. Especially with my low overall. I just got to be slotting post to post. That's exactly what I got to do. T-minus 2 minutes remaining in the third. Under the 2-minute mark here in the third. We need this victory. Pilot. Over to Gill. Gill with the shot. Pekka with the save. Cover. Defensive zone draw yet again. St. Denis wins it, though. Rimouski has the puck. They're going to take a shot. Rebound. Hug the post. Pekka Pasta. Cover that up with 51 to go. Come on, Ottawa. Get out of this game with a victory, and we have an opportunity. That's all we got to do. Get out of it. Cross ice feed. 45 seconds remaining in the third. Horrible turnover, dude. Are you serious? There's no way. EA, this is scripted. This is 100% scripted. We got an empty net to shoot at. Are we going to bury it? Are we going to miss the net? Or are we going to get scored on here? Dylan Dubé. Dubé into the zone. Shot by Pekka. Save by Pekka. Why am I saying shot by Pekka? That is a decent save. 25 to go. Pinelli, you got to move it, bud. Pinelli's got to move that puck a little bit quicker. Hoobin in there. It is first of the tournament. It's an empty netter. They don't ask how. They ask how many. And it is a 2-0 lead, baby. All right, that should pretty much seal the deal on a victory, but of course, we got to play for the goaltender. 19 seconds, they're going to go again. Empty net, Sammy Blais. That is not Sammy Blais. Why do I keep saying that? Blais into the zone. Over to Basil. Back to the blue line. It's gone. It's out of the zone. Final 10 seconds. After an extremely rough game in game number 1 of the Memorial Cup, Pekka Pasta will return with a vengeance. 2 seconds remain, and Pekka Pasta will pitch a shutout in his second ever Memorial Cup round-robin game. That is how you bounce back after a piss-poor effort. Final round-robin game up against Medicine Hat. First period, we're down by 1. Second, oh, come on. Ottawa is just not a good team. It ain't easy being cheesy, and it ain't easy being Pekka Pasta on the Ottawa 6-7s. Down 3-1 in the third period. We lose. We're not making crossovers. We win. We quite possibly can get in, but that is going to require a very big third period. Now, didn't we start out on Medicine Hat last season? I think we did. It was Regina like 2 years ago. Medicine Hat, there's McKenna. Gavin McKenna into the zone. He's like a 70 or low 80 overall player. We got to watch out for him. Van Moulin in, shot, saved by Pekka. Beautiful. No pressure at all, Pinelli. You're one-on-one with the D-man. Pinelli into the zone. Tries to take a shot. Can't get a shot on goal. Nice. You love to see it. We have 12 shots in the third period. Like, that is just unacceptable. It's Team Canada all over again. The offense is nowhere to be found. It's like a reoccurring theme with all my Goalie Be A Pros. We just never can score, never can bury the puck, and we got to rely on not a great goalie right now. Pekka Pasta is like a 69 overall. Oh, seriously, can I get over in time? Thank you. I mean, he kind of bobbled the puck, so that was a big reason why they didn't go in, but man, that's bullshit. Molendyke puts it down low. Get their D-man. That's all you. You got full energy skated out all the way up to Jackson. Jackson goes to Ekberg. Our top line is still out there 8 minutes into the third period. Gavin McKenna. Watch out for McKenna. He's into the zone. McKenna centers it. Puccio over. Pekka gets down in time. I'm not going to get beat 5-hole yet again. I already did once. Listen, once you beat me one way, I'm going to learn. I'm not a computer. I am a full-grown human that knows how to learn from his mistakes. Le Pekka Pasta is locked in right now, but Esti la Tabarnak, that team can score. We need a goal right now. Whitehead, he's all alone in the offensive zone, gets a shot, rebound, and a nice save by the goalie. Less than 8 minutes remaining here in the third. We got to get a quick one. St. Martin into the zone. Martin can't get a shot on goal. Good defending again, but we need a goal. If we don't get a goal, it's over. The World Junior hopes are already down the drain, and it looks like I'm not even going to make the crossovers in the Mem Cup. This has been an awful start to Pekka Pasta's career. I can't lie. How is that goaltender making those saves? Shot deflection. No way. That stays out of the net. Back to the blue line. Brady. There's D-to-D. Shot. Oh, off the bar. We could have had one. I don't know. Molendyke. He's going to skate it down. Molendyke's got some speed. Centers it. Rings it off the post. Pekka Pasta was not good positionally there. I did not expect a 1T to happen. No. I'm all over that. Can I cover it? Sponge is not really working. I feel like Sponge could be a little bit better. No. Okay. We are headed to the power play. 2 minutes. Damn near 3 minutes left to play. All right. Come on, Ottawa. The 6-7's got to start cooking. Gavin McKenna's out there on the PK. I don't think he is. I don't see McKenna out there. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Come on. That's a terrible turnover, man. All right, I'm going to just wait at the hash marks for them to fire the puck down so I can actually try to get a goalie goal. Pekka Pasta is standing here. It is complete and utter aura. Kingwell, down low to Yanni. We are playing it around right now. No, that's horrible. That's garbage. Absolute garbage. They're not going to do it. Okay, empty net. Seriously, coach? Seriously, you're going to pull it? No, not happening. Hit my pad. Get out of my way. Suck my nuts. Oh, I got to skate to the goddamn bench. Pekka Pasta is so insanely slow. So insane. Coach, let me in. Can I get in? Let me in. It won't even let me in. For fuck's sake. This game, man. Let me into the bench. Can we get a goal? Shot. It's a little bit wide. 35 seconds to go. In what could quite possibly be my final junior career game ever as we prepare for the NHL Draft. McCann, cross ice, over to Rock. Rock with the empty netter, and he will bury it. 4-1 lead now for Medicine Hat. What an absolute gong show. We had a pretty good regular season in the juniors, but outside of that, the World Juniors and the Mem Cup has been an absolute disgrace by Pekka Pasta. He hasn't even played that bad, man. I can't even blame myself. A few goals were not that great, but it's more so the team. Oh, for fuck's sake. There it is. Final nail in the coffin. Can we stop the bleeding now? Well, that is all she wrote on Pekka Pasta's junior career as we get beat by the Medicine Hat Tigers. And most likely, I mean, it's pretty much a guaranteed. We are not making the crossovers. We are now headed to the NHL Draft. Goalie woes, Pasta shaky, and Memorial Cup 5-1 loss. Don't completely mention the fact that I got 0 goal scoring support in pretty much any game so far. We already know the New York Islanders have the #1 overall pick. I know I'm not going there. there. The question is, where does Pekka Pasta get drafted? Here we go, facing the media, entering the NHL Draft. What do they got to say now? Every young hockey player dreams of getting drafted to the NHL, and for you, that could be a reality at the upcoming NHL Draft. What does this mean as you approach this? Dream come true. It means everything: teammates, management, or brand. Why EA? I'm honoring my skills to keep the fans engaged. I'm working on my abilities to amp up team chemistry. I'm focusing on becoming more versatile and to fit various team strategies. Man, my draft stock is absolutely tanking. Pekka Pasta right now is at a standstill. He doesn't... Here we go. The NHL Draft, and Pekka Pasta's name has just been called. Who has selected me? Pekka Pasta got selected, what, like 130, 140? There he is. El Montreal de Canadiens. I'm a 5th round draft pick. No way. How do I get disrespected like that? Pekka Pasta looks damn good. And les habitants, les Jersey. W or L? What do we say? A dream has been realized. Pasta drafted 145th overall by the Montreal Canadiens. Pasta looks damn good with a Montreal background. I'm not even gonna lie. Congrats on getting drafted. Big moments for you and your family. How do you feel about where you ended up getting drafted? I'm comfortable. Les Habitants is a great place to be. I can't even get the trait point. You know what? Give me the management-like ability, baby. Oh my god. There he is. La Pekka Pasta in Les Habitants locker room. Captain Nick Suzuki, welcome to the team. I'm so excited to be here. We get a young core. I'm young myself, and we are going to win multiple Stanley Cups in this arena. The Montreal Canadiens are going to be a dynasty with Pekka Pasta. Make no mistake about it. Pekka Pasta is loaded up with X Factors entering his rookie season. You love to see it. First ever preseason action up against the Detroit Red Wings. First period, we got the lead. Second, it is all knotted up at 3. Here we go. Not officially my NHL debut, but preseason debut for Pekka Pasta in a Habitants uniform. Why? Why is my stick tape black? I did not mean that. I was black until I was 15. Now we got a good young core. Line-A! Okay, Line-A with an absolute muffin on net. Shot by Caulfield. Rebound deflected. Why? We got a power play to start the third period, but we are tied at 3 up against the Red Wings. Montreal all over it, and Cole Caulfield slides at home 5-hole, giving the Montreal Canadiens the lead, his first of preseason, and it is an absolute beauty. How? How did that end up beating Cam Talbot? Is it because he's a bum? Just a backhander 5-hole in the slot, and Cole Caulfield gives us the lead here in the third. That is a shitty goal. Off to a flying start. I've yet to make a save, and we already have a goal. If I can get goal-scoring support, we might be a cup contender in year 1. That is all dependent on how much we score, though. DeBrincat into the zone. Pekka Pasta, I don't feel that much faster. I'll be honest now. I do feel quick when I hold in the left joystick. Mike Matheson blasting it from the Rockstar zone, and Cam Talbot said no. Offensive zone draw. We snap it back. Caden Goalie. Man, the lineup here in Montreal is nice. Everybody's under the age of like 25, 20. I'll say like 28. We're not that young of a hockey team, but we got a very bright future. Now that we have a goaltender, Le Montreal has a lot of things they can do, especially because I'm only going to get better the longer we go into the Be A Pro. Year 1 is going to be my worst season for sure, but after that, we might be borderline cup contenders every single year. 13-25. Shots are 25-22 for Le Montreal. Pekka Pasta has been okay in his preseason debut. Not great. 3 goals on 22 shots. I would like to be a little bit better than that, but at a low overall, you know the computer's going to score on you. The sim engine is not going to go my way, at least early on. I got to get up to it, at least a 90. Marco Kasper shot. It's going to go wide. I already feel quicker going to post. Do I ever feel quicker? Oh my god. I should have had that X Factor immediately. Nick Waugh. And that is not Nick Waugh. I believe it is Joshua Waugh in for the Montreal Canadiens right now. On a line with Josh Anderson and Patty Line-A. I don't know if it's a second or third line for the Habs. Line-A getting pinned on that wall. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh, Caulfield saved by the goaltender again. Here comes Sherratt the other way. We had full pressure, but Detroit got out of their zone extremely quickly. Greatest American-born player, Patty Kane, in the zone, trying to sauce it in. Nah. That ain't getting through, laddie. Not on my watch. Seriously, can we not go offside, please? Cole Caulfield, he picks that up. Caulfield in the zone. Ice queuing. Mohawking. Caulfield protecting that puck. Plays it back to Carrier. Shot saved by Cam Talbot, though. Montreal is all over them right now. What a save by Talbot on Patrick Fortnite Laine. I don't believe it. JT Compher finding Sprong. Okay, seriously? Can I just make a save? That's all I want to do right now. I don't think I faced a single shot in this third period. Montreal has been very good at a generating offense. If this is a sign for things to come, we're going to be very good. Less than 3 minutes remain here in the third period. Mo Seider all the way up to Simone Edvinsson. He's just going to put it in. Detroit has had a lackluster offensive output so far. Oh, Casper, and they sniped me 5-hole. I don't believe it. I got off my pads, and I should have just stayed down in butterfly. I got absolutely picked, man. Marco Casper, first of the preseason. Pekka Pasta needs to close his damn legs. I do not have a good 5-hole rating to be standing back up. I should have just stayed down. I mean, when I'm down, I'm still blocking the majority of the net. I'm quite literally 6'7". No, not the meme. I'm talking about the height. 50 seconds remain here in the third period of Pekka Pasta's preseason debut. One shot, one goal. I don't know who they would call me, but they're not going to call me Carey Price or Patrick Waugh right now. I'm not playing like him at all. Kapanen. Oliver Kapanen into the zone. Find the trailer. There. Okay, seriously? Uri Slavkovsky can't handle that puck? What is it, Butterfingers, bud? Get the hell out of here, man. DeBrincat over Raymond, and he gets denied. Cole Caulfield dumps it in deep. Go after it, Evans. Why do we got Okay, we don't have everybody into the lineup right now. I'm just now cluing into that. Jack Eye from the blue line, and an easy save by Talbot. Final 10 seconds of the third. We might be headed to overtime right now. Pekka Pasta on 3v3 OT. Doesn't sound bad at all. Daniel Sprong into the zone. Can't get a shot on goal, and we are headed to overtime. Overtime! 5 hard miles on 3v3 overtime. Can we get the winner for Pekka Pasta in his preseason debut? Laine with the shot. It's going to go over the net. He absolutely wired that one. Mo Seider getting pinned on the wall. Getting rubbed a little bit there by Cole Caulfield. Nicknamed the Cock for a reason. Caulfield hands it off to Laine. Laine's into the zone. Deking to the middle. Rebound. Save. Good save. Down low to Mike Matheson. Why is our defenseman down low? And he turns it over. That was very, very predictable. I'm not going to lie. Lucas Raymond's into the zone. I got to be on my P's and Q's. Pekka Pasta, be on your P's and Q's. Back to the blue line. Mo Seider. Over to JT Compher. Finding Lucas Raymond. Back to Compher again. Seider. Shot. Save. Pekka. Rebound. Get to your post. Oh, gone. All alone. Cole Caulfield for the win. What the fuck was that? That was the shittiest shot of all time. I swear to God, Montreal, if you don't bury this puck right now, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to go back to the showers and spank every single one of your asses tonight. Caulfield, back to the blue line. Goalie waits. One-timer saved by Talbot. Raymond hands it off. And here comes Mo Sizz the other way. One-on-one. Seider losing the puck. Go. Turn, Jake Evans. You are in all alone for the win in a Montreal. Fuck! I really did think he was going to get done. Marco Casper, the ghost. Ghost into the zone. Dumps it in deep. Hugging my post. Back out to Seider. Mo Sizzy. He's not going to turn it over. Only 5 seconds to go here in regulation. Or not even regulation. We're in overtime now, and we are headed to a shootout. Great. I absolutely love a shootout. My favorite part of Be A Pro, the shootout. Here we go. First shooter is Alex DeBrincat. DeBrincat in, and DeBrincat gets denied. Absolutely denied by Pekka Pasta. Caulfield and Cole Caulfield, the cock. Backhand. That was actually a good move. He sold it on the goaltender. Unfortunately, he was not able... Oh, no, EA, are you telling me this glitch is back? What? How do you guys not fix this shit? We're in a whole brand new game. Fuck off. Patrick Laine coming in. Laine to the backhand. Okay, all right. Again, I can't do anything in the shootout. This is the #1 reason I don't like playing shootouts in NHL video games. This is now 2 consecutive game modes. EA just doesn't do their job. They don't fix jack shit. Jake Evans. Come on, Jake Evans. Bury it. End it. Yes, sir. Jake Evans, baby. And Pekka Pasta will win his preseason debut in la shootout in le Montreal Esti de Tabernac. We got another game, this time against the Poverty Buffalo Sabres. First period, 2-0 lead. Laine and the Cock. Second period, all right, we still have the lead. We got a big third period as Pekka Pasta tries to crack the NHL roster. I don't want to be sent down to the jungle. Anybody but the NHL or the AHL. What am I even saying? I do not want to play in the American League. I fully believe I'm better than that right now. My skills say it. My overall says it. I just got to go out there, have a good preseason, I mean, game one, I got the victory. If I go undefeated, more than likely, I am going to be the backup goaltender. Doan in, and he gets stone cold robbed by Pekka Pasta. Wee. That was a big chance. That was probably the best chance so far any NHLer has had on me. We got a defensive zone draw. 16:27 left to play. Tons of time in the third period. Connor Clifton hands it over. It's going to miss the net. I'm not worried about shots that are going to miss the net. Especially with my new post-to-post X Factor, I am chilling. We are in that offensive zone. Joshua Wall walks out. Wall cannot bury it on Sandstrom. Shots are 22-20 for the Buffalo Sabres. So Pekka Pasta doing his job. He's made 21 saves so far in the hockey game. I mean, we'll see how I sim. I'm not expecting in year number one to simulate that great. Hopefully, I can get some games where I actually sim well, but we know how the sim engine works in NHL video games. It's not that great. Malenstein hands it off. I'm out of place. What a sprawling save by Pekka Pasta. I did not even do that. 11:20 left to play. Travis Dermott into the zone. Travis Dermott. Dermott or Dermott? I think it's Dermott. Nice, Jake Evans. Good defending in your own zone, buddy. That'll make the team. That will get you on the NHL roster. Here comes the cock. Cole Caulfield stride deking to the middle and losing it. Just like every single computer AI always does. Jordan Greenway. Where are you going, Greenway? You're going nowhere, kid. Absolutely nowhere. Here comes again. Jordan Greenway into the zone. I am hugging my post. I feel insanely fast going post to post. If only I had this X Factor while I was playing in the World Juniors, we probably should have won it. I'll be honest. Alexander Carrier gets rubbed off by Dahlin all the way up to Yuri Kulik. Kulik entering the zone. Yuri Kulik on the backhand, and they find a way to beat Pekka Paska. It is Kiskakov, whatever the hell his name is. He finds the back of the net, gets his first of the preseason, and I mean, there was nothing I was going to do there. How do you allow that man to split the D? Honestly, I think the Sabres are a little bit pissed off that I said I didn't want to play with their team. I said I wanted to be in Montreal. I am in Montreal. I know they're trying to get their get back. Come on, Canadians. Let's get some goals here, eh? Wow, back to the blue line to Goalie. Goalie, keep it in. Come on, Caden Goalie. You got to keep that puck in, buddy. Alexander Newhook. He's going to put it in deep. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remain here in preseason. My second preseason game, third period. It is all knotted up at 2. I just want to go undefeated. That is my record right now. I'm not worried about save percentage, anything of that sort. Alexander Tuck into the zone. Tuck with a shot. Pekka with the save. Easy blocker save there by Pekka Pasta. Joshua Waugh the other way. Waugh, you got Carrier with you. That's Newhook. Never mind. I'm getting 35 and 15 mixed up right now. Here come the Sabres trying to get in, but Josh Anderson doing a very good job defensively. Jack-Eye, Wi-Fi, get the line and dump it in. Is Arbor Jack-Eye going on a rush right now? Rebound. Oh my God, the rebound was there for Newhook. He could not get his stick on it. Josh Stone. Entering the zone. Centers it. Okay, all right. That's on me. 100% on me. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Malenstein. He's going to enter the zone again. I don't know what happened with that goal. I hugged the post at the wrong time. Like, I didn't mean to do it whatsoever, but it still somehow ended up happening. I got to be a little bit more wary when they're coming in the zone like that. All right, I'm getting pulled. This was not a good performance at all, Pekka. 2 goals beat you. The last one was 100% your fault. You got to be better than that. If you want to crack the NHL roster, shit like that cannot happen at all. Malenstein easily going to walk into the zone. He passes it off with an empty net. Unbelievable. In my second ever preseason game, I absolutely shat the bed, pick up the big L, and then we're going to have to move on and hopefully still make the NHL team. Plenty of preseason left. Rookie, you've had a chance to play in the starting position for the last weeks. I'm going to, at this time, move you back a spot. You're going to be the backup goalie. This will give you a chance to observe and to learn, work a little closer with the coaches, and be ready for your next opportunity. Let's do it, coach. I can't complain about that. You've been a strong addition to our club. You're doing some things really well. Others need improvement. What we'd like you to do in these last few games is to finish the preseason as strong as you can and show us what you got. All right, I have to have a strong performance up against Boston. First period, 1-0 lead. Second period, it is still 1-0. Here we are in Boston. The Pekka Pasta has to have a good effort after what happened last game. We kind of got shit on. I made a mistake hugging the post a little bit too early, and it resulted in a big fat L. So now I'm on the verge of potentially becoming the backup, which is okay for me. If I can be a backup in my rookie season, I am more than fine with that. I just do not want to get sent down to the jungle. The AHL, that is not a place for Pekka Pasta. Sure as he had to do it, but hopefully Pasta, that will not be the case. Mike Matheson gets into the zone, gets absolutely demolished. What happened there? Ivan Deminoff in the lineup tonight, so we got some new faces in new places. Also, Noah Dobson, what can he do in a Montreal uniform? Nice stretch pass to Charlie McAvoy. I don't like it. I do not like the way the AI are playing right now. They're going to get it in deep. Noah Dobson. Uh-oh. Dobson's going to lose that puck battle. Boys, we got 3 white sweaters on 1 black. We got to take that man out. Come on. Noah Dobson, burn him wide, buddy. David Pastrnak is literally playing D right now. Dobson over. Slavkovsky can't get a shot on goal. Shots are 26-21. Pekka Past has been solid in this game. Anthony Ciu over to Zach. Shot, rebound, get there. Man, the rebounds are so scary, especially at a low overall. I do not have faith in my attributes to actually get a save in right now. Caden Gooley, you have no stick. Caden Gooley does not have a stick. He's trying to glove it down. Anthony Ciu later. Uh-oh. Get it out, Jake Evans. That puck needs to exit the zone. There we go. Demidov to Waugh. Joshua Waugh, number 89 for Les Montreal. 10:25 left to play. Just kill the clock here, Montreal. Don't give up any good chances. No breakaways. God, please, no. Ruta is going to go D to Potras. Potras, Matthew Patra? I think it's Patra. New hook. Enters the zone. One-touch deke. Stride to the outside. That's a good play. If the computers could do more of that, it would actually be good for the gameplay. Like, they just usually skate into the defenseman and cause a turnover. That's usually what happens. Get in there, Brendan Gallagher. Hard on the forecheck, buddy. Ruta's going to skate out of the zone. Ruta dumps it in deep. Pekka, you got to go out to play it. Your defenseman is back. That's okay. I'm so insanely slow, man. I cannot be leaving my crease. There's no way I'm getting a goalie goal. Not until my speed gets up there. Alexander Newhook. Cross ice to Hudson. Finding Demidov. Demidov! Shot saved by Jeremy Swayman. It is a goaltending duel between Swayman and Pekka. One guy's going to be a Hall of Famer. One guy's going to be a bum. You guys tell me who's which. Late stages of the third. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Lindholm gets absolutely decked at the line. Hudson, stretch pass all the way up to Fortnite Line A. Line A. Shot saved by Swayman. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain. John Klingberg hands it to Demidov's tape, and Montreal has a 1-0 lead. Klingberg entering the zone again. Johnny Klingberg with a shot. Oh my god, that almost beat me. I don't think I was very square to that puck, I'll be honest. Jake Evans, where are you going to go? Over to Demidov. Demidov with a nice shot on net. Line A, I know you're not a forechecker, but I need a little bit more effort. I understand it's preseason, but let's play for your goaltender right now, Montreal. That is the only thing we're worried about. Evans into the zone. For fuck's sake, man. Can we get a little bit better computer gameplay right now? New hook to Line A. Shot on net, no shot. Newhook takes a shot, and Swayman with the save. We have 25 seconds remaining in the third period, and Boston has pulled their goaltender. Patra. Good save by Pekka. That's not going to beat me. You're not going to beat me 5-hole. I know I've been beat a few times 5-hole, but that's usually when I'm not paying attention. Pavel Zacha can't get it to go. Final 10 here in TD Garden. Pekka Pasta, can he do it? I don't want to say the word. Nobody say the word. 5 seconds. Vaska over. McAvoy with a shot. Where's it at? No. Hug the post, hug the post, hug the post. Get it out. And Pekka Pasta walks into TD Garden. And the man pitches a shutout against the Boston Bruins. That is how you respond. You had a great camp. You worked real hard. Unfortunately, the numbers aren't going to work in your favor. We're going to send you down to the AHL, but this is all part of your development. No, EA. It's literally scripted. No. You literally cannot tell me that fits. Pekka Pasta on the Lavelle Rocket. EA Sports. Your scripted ass Be A Pro is on my nerves. Here we are, my American Hockey League debut. I can't believe it. Why? Why am I in the jungle, man? I thought I deserved at least to be the backup goalie, but obviously the coach saw it differently, and here I am in Lavelle trying to prove myself in the American Hockey League. Brandon Yeager, the guy I played alongside on Team Canada. Protect that. Hug the... Okay, what am I doing? What? Okay, I'm all over the place. I am not in tip-top shape right now. Pekka Pass is kind of panicking a little bit. Okay, post to post to post. Download a Kapanen. Oliver Kapanen, another guy that did not make the NHL roster, so we are down here together. Most likely going to play together on Les Montreal, but as of right now, the 149 overall pick is not going to make the NHL roster out of trading camp. I will be a call-up at some point. Who knows when that'll be, though. I mean, with player, it took me a few weeks. Probably, I think, 6 to 7 games until we got called up. But as a goaltender, man, this might take a while until Pekka Pasta is NHL ready. Here come the Manitoba Moose. We do have a 4-1 lead entering the third. I've made 19 saves in the hockey game. We're definitely outplaying them. Probably a better team simulation-wise. And we have the lead. So can I pick up my very first AHL win? Kananada into the zone, shot, and a good save. The issue is I don't really know anybody in the American League right now. The names are going to be a little bit tricky. Dr. Seuss hands it off to Wagner. That's got to be CPU Wagner. I don't know any other Wagner. Wagner's usually the goaltender, but he's not in this. He's a player. Interesting. We've kind of switched roles a little bit. Kidney down low. Gonna play it back to the blue line. Back to Mazar. Mazar centers it to nobody. 8 minutes and 10 seconds remain in the third. Sitting on a 3-goal advantage. Hopefully Pekka Pasta can play some strong, hard hockey here in the third and walk away with a victory. 6:45. We got some offensive... No, we don't. Never mind. Our forecheck is non-existent. Like, completely non-existent. Manitoba trying to get back into this hockey game. I've only made like 1 to 2 saves so far. It's been a light workload for Pekka Pasta here in Laval. Or are we in Manitoba? I think we're in Manitoba. Flying into the zone. Hug the post, Pekka Pasta. Back out. Shot. Save. Rebound. Pekka is all over that indeed. You're not going to beat me that way. I mean, the CPU are going to have to do a lot more than that if they want to get a goal by Pekka Pasta. Unless EA just decides to favor them and some BS goal decides to go in. Outside of that, I'm not getting beat in the American League. I am probably going to become the most dominant AHL goaltender, maybe of all time. I can't go after that. I'm too slow. Way too slow to go after a... Oh my God, horrible. Absolutely horrible. What is that? Just throwing it up the middle like Evan Bouchard with his lazy eye. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Shot saved by Pekka again. Get it here. Jacobs moves over to Davidson. We are less than a minute away from getting my first ever AHL victory. First ever AHL victory would be great. Anhorn in. Gonna go a little bit wide. That's okay. Can we have a clean breakout here, Laval? There we go. Laval Rocket have a 4-1 deficit with 20 seconds to go. The win is almost certain, but I do not want to allow a goal in the third period. I want to be unbeatable in real-time games, especially in the American League. Like, there's no reason these guys should be beating me. Barlow with a shot. Pekka with the save. Brandon Yeager trying to take a shot. Pekka's gonna hug the post, though. Final 3 seconds, and in my AHL debut on the Laval Rocket, Le Pekka Pasta will pick up the victory, and I had a perfect third period. There we go. We got yet again another game against Manitoba. We got to take a game by game. Otherwise, it's going to be a long time until we get called up to the NHL. So we're down in the third, a 1-goal deficit. I've made 22 saves so far in the hockey game, but it has been a fun start here in the American League. Pekka Pasta has been utterly perfect. Hopefully that trend can continue, although it's probably not. I'm going to get messed with sooner or later. 17:50 left to play. We are down low. Hinola. And we know Manitoba wants to get that victory back. They couldn't beat Pekka Pasta. They only got 1 goal in the sim engine. Anderson Dolan. What a name. Anderson Dolan's kind of crazy for a hockey player name. I won't lie. Hug the post. Brandon Yeager down low, centers it, and what a save by Le Pekka Pasta. This was by far and away my best save so far in my career. Brandon Yeager finds the guy wide open in the slot, but Pekka gets there in the nick of time, and he flashes the leather. What a pass. What a shot. And more importantly, what a save by the very young goaltender. That's good to get the confidence up. That is my best save so far in my career. I can build on that. Stunter, D to D. No. I'm cutting it down. I'm cutting down the angle. Cutting down the angle. There we go. I'm feeling good now, baby. I'm feeling real good between the pipes. All you need to see yourself is one big save. Once you get that one save, you feel like a god out here. Pekka Pasta finally finding a home here in the American League. Manitoba going backdoor. Nah. I should have poked it. Okay, cross creases. I got to make sure I time it correctly, and I got to poke that puck. Tuck shot. Save of the Manitoba goaltender. Tuck has it again. Back to the blue line of Jacobs. Jacobs, my bad. He's going to lose it to Wagner, though. Manitoba has an opportunity. We need a goal, Lavelle. We do not have the lead in this hockey game. We need a goal to tie this game up. Here comes Tuck. Into the zone. Tuck gliding, stopping, firing. Saved by the netminder. We got some pressure in the offensive zone. Tuck behind the net. We got full pressure also. Jacobs, D to D, the Witherspoon. Shot on the backhand. Why? Why does that man insist on firing a backhander against the shin pads? We're having some trouble breaking out of our own zone right now. Out in front, saved by Pekka Pasta. These AHLers are not going to be able to snipe on me. It's not going to happen. I'm too good. I'm too veteran. I'm too seasoned, like my steak. Brandon Yeager in his own zone. He's got some time and space. He's going to skate it out. Smart playing. Yeager. Entering. He wants to find that man. There it is, and an easy save by Le Pekka Pasta. 5:48 left to play. Here in my second ever AHL game. We got a victory in my first game. Didn't allow a single goal. And now in this game, we have 1 goal against, but that was in the sim engine. I've still been perfect so far in the jungle. The sooner I can get called back up to the NHL, the better. Kapanen walking out, and he gets denied. Rebound, and Helleberg will make the save. Are you telling me Winnipeg is Hellebuck and Manitoba has Hellberg? I'd say 5 games until I get called back up. I'm going to make my NHL debut. Mark my words. Nice shot by Kapanen. a little bit wide, but we get an offensive zone draw. There we go. Farrell on the juicy rebound off of the draw, his second of the season, and that will tie the game up. A clean face-off one. The rebound squirted free right to his tape, and he made no mistake about it. All right, tie game, late stages of the third. Now, does the AHL do 3v3 overtime as well? I honestly have no clue. That goaltender is gassed. Holy shit, he's got no energy. Come on, boys. Somebody got to get a goal. All we need is a shot, maybe a few. Jaeger gets dummied. There you go, Brandon Jaeger. You bum. You couldn't score in the World Juniors. You can't score now, you fruitcake. 40 seconds to play. Davidson getting pinned on the wall. He's got 2 white sweaters on him. He can't do anything about that. Down low again. We're playing in the offensive zone. Can we get a goal with 30 seconds remaining in the third? Or can the Manitoba Moose somehow play spoiler here in Manitoba? Davidson. I think in the AHL, they do like 2-game series where you play the same team like consecutively. Oh my God, Koivu in the slot. There's a rebound. Down low, back to Koivu again. Find it, Lavelle. Find it. There we go. Back to the blue line of Rosen. Rosen goes D to D. Back to Davidson with a shot. Top corner was picked. Less than 10 seconds remain here in regulation. Shots are 26 to 25. Any late game heroics? It doesn't look like it. We are more than likely... Wait a minute. I got to make a save. No, I don't have to make a save. We are headed to OT. Here we go in 3-on-3 overtime. Can the Lavelle Rockets sweep the Manitoba Moose and go for two for two so far? Oh my God. Get in. Get in. No. How did that stay out, man? We got somebody cherry picking. Luckily, our defenseman is back. Kapanen in the corner. Works his way back to Rosen. Over to Oliver Beck. Delay penalty, empty net. Should I go to the... Okay, I'm going to the bench. We got 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Or not the third, the overtime. Oh my God, Pekka Pasta. You have an opportunity to make NHL... No, AHL history. Walk your slow ass to the line. Shoot it on net. No, it hit his pad. No way, it hit his pad. How? All right, Helleberg versus Pekka Pasta. Here we go. First official fight in the big leagues, baby. I'm in the farm teams. I can't believe you, Helleberg. They hit your fucking pad, you bastard. I gotta get you back for that, you bastard. All right, we're throwing blows back and forth. Bang, over the top by Pekka Pasta. Over the top again. Can't be denied. Can't be stopped. Won't be stopped. Pekka Pasta is that dude. Esti that tabernac. I tried my hardest to get my first ever goalie goal. It wasn't meant to be. It hit the pad, and that was all she wrote. Witherspoon, do not turn that puck over in 3v3 overtime. Find him. Backdoor feed. Okay, you're gonna... Okay. Okay. I can't even complain. Witherspoon will end the game in overtime with a beautiful snipe. And the Lavelle Rocket are now officially 2-0 with Pekka Pasta between the pipes. Here we go. Back in the jungle yet again. I'm undefeated in the American Hockey League, so things so far have been going very, very well. Pekka Pasta has been flying, stopping pucks left, right, and center. I mean, 6 to 7 games. I'm going to be back up there in the NHL. I got plus 35 Delta. Everything is going great here in the jungle. Bad news is we are down 3-1 to the Abbotsford Canucks. I know, crazy, right? Poverty franchise in the AHL and the NHL, and somehow we're losing to them. Is that Will Ferrell on our team? We got Will Ferrell on our team before Grand Theft Auto 6. Jarreau hands it off. Shot. Doesn't even get on net. Pekka was ready for it, though. Ferrell again. Entering the zone. He's going to center it. Was that off the post? I think that hit the goal post. Down low. Back to the blue line again. Why? Okay. That's not a bad shot. 15 minutes remaining here in the third. The Abbotsford Canucks holding on to a multiple goal lead. If we get a quick one. Okay, Abbotsford is out shooting us 34-12. I'm literally just realizing that now. They've completely dominated us, and Pekka Pasta has honestly done a pretty good job getting shell-shocked here in the third period. How does that not go in? Is that Jujhar Khaira, the GOAT on the Abbotsford Canucks? It has to be. Jujhar Khaira, former Edmonton Oilers legend. Hand it off. Witherspoon to Kidney, and a good save by Patera. Offensive zone draw. We got to win it. Get in there, boys. We need all hands on deck right now. Abbotsford, nice turnover. There it is. Over in the slot to Koivu, and the goalie missed it on his glove, but it did not go in the back of the net. Can we get a deflection? Anything. We need a tip in front. We might honestly need more than the tip, if I'm being honest. Atu Ratu. Into the zone. Pekka Pasta. Lock in, brother. Lock the hell in. You know exactly what to do. We got less than 7 minutes remaining here in the third period. Pekka Pasta just trying to do his job yet again. Cambiets loses that puck. He gets pinned. He gets it back. How? Explain to me how he got that back. Johnny Woo! Johnny Woo up the wall to Jujhar Khaira. Khaira's going to dump it in deep. Not a lot of offense from Abbotsford, but they don't really need any offense right now. They're up by 2. They can sit back on this lead the entirety of the third and not really be worried, as Pekka Pasta might be having his first ever L in the jungle. Come on, Lavelle. We need a quick one. Otherwise, we might be cooked. Amen. Where is he going? He's going to go D to D to Alexiev. Alexiev should be on Lavelle, considering that is a very French name. Shot on Pekka. Save. I'm playing it. I'm playing that puck. We're not getting any more stoppages of play. I can't do that anymore. Empty net. We going for it with 1:20? God damn, the coach pulls the goaltender extremely quickly, and I don't think it's going to matter. Amen. Into the zone. He tries a one-touch deke, and he ends up losing it. Where is our defensive support right now? Oh, my God. 4-1 deficit with 43 seconds to go. It's safe to say that Pekka Pasta is going to pick up his first ever L in the jungle. I mean, guess what? Loss is a part of life. You can't grow if you can't lose, and there's only 43 seconds to go in this third period. Hopefully, we don't have too long of a time in the American Hockey League, as Pekka Pasta wants to be back up there for the Montreal Canadiens, getting wins, getting shutouts, and just adding to my career totals, as I'm trying to go down as the greatest of all time. That is my goal. I did it in NHL 25. I got to do it again in NHL 26, baby. Beck, he's got some speed burning him wide. It doesn't even matter. We're down 4-1 with less than 20 to go. Amen. He had that empty netter so far in the game. Shot. Good glove save by Pekka. We are not covering that puck up. No need to in this game so far. 5 seconds to go in the third period, and the Lavelle Rocket will end up losing 4-1 to the Abbotsford Canucks in the American Hockey League. Good news is the Lavelle Rocket are 3-1 to start the season. Pekka Pasta has been flying in the American Hockey League. I'm getting decent offensive support, not really the greatest, but it's okay for now. Pekka Pasta, 2-1 record in 3 games. He's got a .942 and a .163 GAA. I am ready for the National Hockey League.